Could you please introduce yourselves and tell us where are you from?
My name is Pierre and this is my wife, Claire. We are from Lyon, France. We've been married for 9 years and, well, we are here because we've been on quite a journey to become parents.
It's a journey we didn't expect to take, honestly. But here we are, and we're really glad to be sharing it.
How did your path to surrogacy begin? What brought you to this decision?
It started about 5 years ago. We tried everything: natural attempts, IVF, a couple of rounds. Each time it didn't work, it was devastating. You grieve, you recover, and then you try again. After a while, your whole life starts revolving around this one thing.
At some point, our family doctor told us that carrying a pregnancy would not be possible for Claire. That was a very hard conversation to have, and we sat with that for a few months, honestly. We weren't sure what to do next.
And then we started looking into surrogacy. In France, surrogacy is not legal, so we had to look abroad. There was a whole new world of information. Different countries, different laws, different agencies. It was something new.
We spent a lot of time researching. We read on internet forums, we take a conversation with other couples, we contacted several agencies, and eventually we found Generix Medical.
What made you choose Generix Medical specifically?
Honestly, the first phone call. We had spoken before with a few other agencies, and the conversation always felt very transsexual. It means here is the price list, here is the timeline, sign here, sign there. Generix felt completely different from the start.
They actually listened to us. Victoria, who became our manager, she asked us questions about ourselves, about what we've been through, about what we needed. I didn't feel like a business call. It felt like talking to someone who genuinely cared about the outcome.
And the information was transparent. No hidden things, no vague answers. If we asked something, we got a real answer that built trust very quickly.
Can you tell us more about Victoria and her role throughout the process?
Oh, where do we even start with Victoria? She was everything, truly.
From the moment we signed it on, she was our point of contact for absolutely everything. Medical question, logistical question, emotional question, she handled all of it.
And it wasn't just professional, she was warm. She remembered things about us, little details that we mentioned before. She would check in sometimes just to ask how we was, not because there was any news to share, but because she actually wanted to know.
There were moments of this process where I felt myself very bad, and I would message Victoria sometimes late in the evening, and she would always respond. Always. That was kind of responsibility, and it's hard to put it on the price totally. It's something very personal.
I think what made her special is that she never made us feel like we were a burden or that our fears are miserable. She took everything seriously. She acknowledged when something was difficult and then helped us find a way through it.
Let's talk about traveling to Ukraine. That must have been a significant concern given the current situation in the country.
Honestly, we were scared. I will not pretend otherwise. When you live in France and see news about Ukraine in the TV, it's very easy to build up a very terrible picture in your mind. And this picture is frightening.
Yeah, my mother called me crying when she found out we're actually going to Ukraine. My friends thought that we went crazy. There was a lot of pressure from people around us not to go.
But we talked to Victoria about it openly, and she was honest with us without saying, "Don't worry, everything is fine." She only explained us the situation. She told us which areas are safe, how daily life works, what situation to take, what the medical facilities we have to do. She gave us real information and not just assurance.
Yeah, and we decided to trust that information. And I'm so glad we did.
Because the reality so different to what we had imagination. Yes, you feel the moment around the situation. There are a lot of signs. People care it every day, but life is going on. People going to work. Children are going to school. Restaurants are open. Situation is normal.
The resilience of the people we met, it was humbling. Here we were worried about our comfort, and these people were living in these conditions every day with such grace and strength. Here we were worrying about our comfort, but those people, they were just living their normal life every single day with such grace and strong position. It actually gave us a different perspective on our own journey.
How was your experience with the medical side of things? The clinic, the doctors, the procedures?
Excellent. Really excellent. I was surprised. I'll admit I had some preconceived notions about what medical care in Eastern Europe might be like, and I was completely wrong.
What was really stood out, how fast everything was. You gave your samples in the morning and have results by the evening. And our surrogate has tests done on Saturday. Labs open on weekends.
Every appointment was on time. Every result was explained. We never felt rushed or like we were just being processed. The doctors seemed genuinely invested in our case.
And we completed all the necessary medical examination, submitted everything that one required, and the whole process on medical side was smooth. Much smoother than some of our experience back home in France, honestly.
That's true, actually. We waited longer for some appointments in Lyon that we did here.
Where are you now in the process? What are you hoping for?
We are in the waiting point now, really, which is emotional experience for us.
You go through so many years of waiting and hoping, and at some point you almost forget how to just hope simply without bracing for disappointment at the same time.
Right now, we are trying to be present with the hope. We have done everything we can do, and Victoria and the team of Generix have done everything we can do. Now we wait.
And I feel, for the first time in a very, very long time, very optimistic. Not just hoping things work out, but actually believing they will. That's a feeling I thought I have lost.
And we could be parents soon. This sentence still feels surrealistic to me, to say it loud.
What would you say to other couples who are considering this journey but are hesitant?
First of all, find the right people to guide you. That is everything. The agency, the manager, these relationships matter, very, very matter. We were lucky to find Victoria. With the right support, this process, as complex as it is, becomes something you can actually navigate.
And especially about Ukraine, don't let the news be your only one source of information. Speak to people who have actually been there. The country still standing. The people are extraordinary and the medicine are geniusly world class.
We came here looking for a chance. And Generix Medical gave us more than that. They gave us real hope, and that is priceless.
Thank you very much.